Welcome to another week of the AKB48 group news. Now remember, if you want to know what segment I'm on, you can look at the top right of the screen and see where exactly I am, whether I'm 48, graduated, or 46 section of the video. And this week, we have something in the 46 news section, so be sure to watch out for that. It's something exciting, which I think all of you will enjoy. And there's also news on the AKB48 picks that I will make, deciding who is my favorite member, and that's going to be at the end of the video, so be sure to watch until the end for that. So without further ado, let's start. Now the first bit of news is that AKB48 is going to visit Thailand, and that's for Japan Expo 2017. Man, if you think about it, there's a lot of Japan Expos around the world. I'm pretty sure they're not all the same organization, because I mean, it is an expo about Japan, right? It's kind of like Anime Expo. There's probably other Anime Expos around the world. Which reminds me, in Anime Expo, you need to buy a pass to the event in order to buy a ticket to the concert. So those of you who live in Thailand, be sure to know exactly what's up with this situation. And that'll be February 10th to 12th, and it'll actually be at the Central World Plaza. There'll be more information released by the convention, so those of you in Thailand, be sure to stay up to date with them. But next up in the news is about Sashihara Rino. And that was during her interview of AKB48 Group Monthly, where she revealed that she is in fact going to participate in the Sousenkyo. And that's for 2017. This might be her last one because she says she wants to win 3 years in a row. Which I mean, 2 years is already crazy to think about. I mean, Maeda, Atsuko, and Oshima Yuko couldn't do it. And Sashihara did it, and she wants to go for the 3rd year in a row. I mean, that's some crazy fans that she has. And for this 3rd time, you know they're going to be crazy again. So it's up to the Judy and the Mayu fans to gather up their wallets, go take loans or something in order to beat Sashihara. And the reason why it's Mayu and Judy fans is because they were number 2 and number 3 respectively for this 2016 Sousenkyo. So I mean, unless people shell out their hard-earned money and become in debt, I feel like Sashihara might win this, but I feel like the other fans are going to group up and do it. So it'll be interesting to see whether she gets the 3rd year in a row or if someone else comes in and swoops it under her. But next, it's a little bit of a sadder news, and that's about the HKT48's AKB48 cafe, which is in Hakata. And that is that it will close. Now, from what I've heard, this is actually a very tough cafe to find. You have to like weave and dive and jump and roll to find this, and that's why there was such low traffic to this location. So this might be a permanent close, or this might be a temporary close to move locations as they did before, because before it was like super far away from the theater. So I feel like if they move it near the theater, I feel like it will get more traction and more traffic to the actual location, because if it's near it, then I mean, you just go to the cafe before and then you go to the theater and there we go. You have a whole HKT48 trip. And although that was a little bit of news, that's all the news I have for AKB48. So we'll move on to the graduated members now. Now, first up is about Maeda Atsuko. Now, remember her? She was like the ace of AKB48 back in the day, back in the golden years, as some people say. Well, she's actually going to be in a new movie. I have a video of it down in the link below. And for anything I'm talking about, there's a link down below for any of this, so be sure to check out for that. Well, the title of that movie is actually called Moukaku, and it's a kendo-style movie, so it's going to have a lot of fighting in it, which is pretty cool, and she's actually one of the main actresses. She plays the girlfriend of the lead actor. So I'm not too sure if that's like lead role or if that's like support role. But I know that she's the girlfriend of the lead actor, so I imagine it's somewhat important. But that will come out June 2017. So be sure to check that out if you're a Maeda Atsuko fan, which I know some of you are. So be sure to watch for that. And next up, we have to talk about a former SKE48 member who is called Kinoshita Michelle, or her AKB48 name, which was Kinoshita Yukiko. And the news about her is that she's actually getting a photobook. Now, she did a fundraiser, as I talked about in a previous video, and it got over 100% of the goal that it wanted. So in total, they reached like 207% of the goal. But if you guys don't know who Yukiko is, or I guess Michelle now, she was actually a former SKE48 member. And that was when her name was Kinoshita Yukiko. And now it's not. But she was ranked number 40 in the 2014 Sousenkyo, so she was fairly popular at her time. But something else she ranked in was actually She was considered the best dancer in SKE48 at the time. But back to this photo book. This is actually her first photo book that's happening. She actually shot it in Guam, and during the fundraiser, the 100% was just for the photo book, but then the stretch goals were actually lingerie and overseas shoots. And she reached both of those goals, so both of these are included in the photo book. And I mean, she raised a lot of money for this. She actually raised 4 million yen, which is around $35,000. And that's a lot, and that's double what she asked for. So originally it would have been 2 million yen, which means that it would have been, math, like around $17,000. So I mean, that's for like the makeup, stylist, photographer, publishing, the events. It's for a whole bunch of stuff. So to get double that, it's pretty good. And plus reaching those stretch goals of overseas, it's great for her. It's great for her. And the title of the book is actually I Am M. Now, I'm not sure if this means I am Michelle or I am masochist, but Japanese standard would mean masochist. So I guess that kind of sets the mood what the photo book is about. So be sure to check that out January 15th, 2017. And that'll do it for the graduated members. Now let's go on to the 46 news. The third generation has actually started blogging on the official blog of Nogizaka46, which means you can actually go and see the personalities more, see photos they upload, and all that fun stuff that they do. So be sure to check that out and get to know them, become a little more familiar with them, and use that Google Translate to translate all of the stuff they say, unless you guys know someone who translates them, maybe on their blog or something. Link me down below if you know anyone who's doing that, please. But next up is about Nanami. And the news about her is that she revealed on her radio show, which she does with 2 other guys, it's called School of Locks, where she revealed she will be releasing a second photo book. Now, looking back at the first photo book, although I don't have it, I've looked online and it seems great. I imagine in person, it's 100 times better because that's always how it is with these photo books. But if the first one is that good, then I imagine the second one will hopefully be better. I mean, she's changed her look a lot. She doesn't look the same as she did before. So I'm super curious to see how it will actually come out. Which probably means we need a new Misa book, right? Because she's changed a lot too. So I'm super curious to see how this comes out. But the important thing about this is that it actually comes out on her birthday, which if all of you remember is the day she graduates. That's right, her 24th birthday is when it comes out. And I can imagine this is like a gift, like a farewell gift from her, from the show business world. Here's my final photo book. Here's the final thing I'll do as a member of Nogizaka46 and an entertainer. And I recommend a lot of you, if you're a fan of Nanami or even Nogizaka46, to check it out. If I get it, you guys know I'll do a critique on it. Which reminds me, be sure to keep your eye out on that Mayan second photo book when it comes out, because I'm going to do a critique on it. And just expect a little bit of a crazy thing to happen in that. But next up, we have Nogizaka and Keyakizaka in the news together. And that is, they will be on the same TV show. Now, they've never really been on a TV show together. I mean, the music shows and the little talks, they have been together, but they've never been together in a variety show. And this will actually be the first one they do, and it's Nogizaka Under Construction. Now, not only is this good and exciting for all the 46 fans, it's actually an hour long. So you will enjoy an hour-long version of Nogizaka and Keyakizaka together finally in a variety show. That will come out December 29th, 2016. So be sure to look in the link down below to see the video of the preview of it. I mean, even the host of the Keyakizaka de Kakenai is going to be there. So I'm super pumped for that. There was a lot of speculation of what was going to happen with that hour-long special. And I was thinking, you know, third gen, Nanami special. But in fact, it's actually both of them together, the Keyakizaka and Nogizaka crew. So that's even more exciting than that. So I'm super pumped for it. I can't wait to watch it. But another show that Keyakizaka46 will be on is the new KEYABINGO2. Now this airs January 2017 with the same MCs. I can't wait to see what will happen. I hope that they do more variety, like traditional variety stuff. And, you know, pie in the face, spicy stuff, punishment-centered games. So I can't wait for this. I can't wait to see what they will do. Let me know what kind of Batsu games or punishment games that Keyakizaka46 members should do in the new KEYABINGO, actually. I'm interested to see what you guys want them to do. And also give me ideas for me what to do. And finally, there will be an exclusive live for Amoeba TV of the Keyakizaka46 concert. The name of this is First One Man Live. So be sure to check this out. It'll come out December 25th, 2016. So be sure to watch that if you want to watch some good Keyakizaka46 concert footage. And that'll do it for the news. Be sure to like, subscribe, and do all that stuff if you want to keep up to date with these weekly news videos. And be sure to watch out for next week when I release the new news. And also, be sure to check out Thursday when I live stream my AKB48 picks. That's right, I'm going to live stream it, so be sure to watch out for that and comment down below to see if you're excited for that. I know I'm excited, and thank you all for watching.